Welcome. Today we will talk about one of the most mysterious topics that sparks endless questions. What happens to the brain in its final moments before death? Have you ever wondered what a person feels during those moments? Do they see their memories flash before their eyes like a rapidly playing film? Do they feel peace or fear? Let us dive into the depths of this fascinating mystery. As a person approaches death, something strange happens in the brain. Contrary to what some might think, the brain does not simply switch off immediately. Instead, it begins to emit unusual electrical sparks, as if these were the final flashes of life. Scientific research indicates that electrical activity in the brain increases suddenly just before death, especially in the frontal lobe, which is responsible for consciousness and awareness. This activity may be behind a mysterious phenomenon known as a life review, where a person sees flashes of memories and significant moments passing before their eyes in a matter of seconds. But it is not only about electricity. The brain also floods itself with massive doses of chemicals. Neurotransmitters such as serotonin and dopamine, which are responsible for feelings of happiness and calm, are released in large quantities, possibly explaining why some who have experienced near-death situations describe a deep sense of peace and tranquility. Conversely, the lack of oxygen in the brain leads to strange disturbances, such as hallucinations and vivid visions, which might make a person see things that aren't there, or even feel as though they are leaving their body. Yet, can consciousness continue after the heart stops? Some studies suggest that the brain might remain active for a few minutes after the pulse ceases, with some individuals who have been revived after their heart stopped describing incredible experiences, such as seeing a bright light at the end of a tunnel, or feeling as though they are floating above their bodies, observing what is happening around them. Despite all these fascinating phenomena, the inevitable end comes for everyone. When electrical activity completely ceases, the brain enters a state of brain death, where all its vital functions stop, rendering it unable to control anything, even breathing or the heartbeat. Surprisingly, however, some brain activity may persist for hours after death, although this activity is not associated with any form of consciousness, but is merely the final biological process before the brain begins to decay. In the end, what happens to the brain during death remains one of the greatest enigmas that science has yet to fully unravel. While we continue to search for answers, the individual experience of death remains mysterious and varies from person to person. Are the events we witness in our final moments just a chemical reaction in the brain, or is there something deeper that goes beyond the limits of science? Questions that remain open without definitive answers. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to support us by liking and subscribing to the channel to receive more fascinating topics. See you in the next video.